Hey guys, what is going on? I'm back and today I'll be discussing a strategy to max out my base in 2027 in Clash of Clans. So let's get right into it. Alright, so first for some context, for some background, I have started playing Clash of Clans very actively, basically daily, every single day, since the last Hammer Jam event in 2025, and I managed to go from Town Hall 14, like 35-40% of the upgrades done, to right now being fresh Town Hall 17 with already some very solid upgrades. And the main reason for that is that I wanna be maxed out one time. I want one time in my life to be completely maxed out in the game. So this is my plan right here. I'll discuss it with you guys, and maybe by watching this video and looking at my plan, hearing about it, maybe you can make your plan. And it doesn't matter if you're free to play, semi pay to win, or completely pay to win. I think this will be helpful for anybody. So let's get right into it. So as you guys can see, I have a couple sections. First is we're going to go over the money aspect, then the progress. After that, we're going over to the grind, and then the upgrading strategy, which is the most important thing. Uh, then equipment and ores, and finally the supercharge levels. Alright, so first of all, the money aspect. I am not a free to play player, I am a semi pay to win player. What does that mean? Well, basically, I don't buy everything. I'm not a whale. I don't see an offer and instantly press buy. I think about it, and if it's good value, this is the only time that I'm buying it. I'm not gonna buy an offer that is not good in value or that I don't find reasonable. So, my semi pay to win strategy is basically every single month I'll be buying the gold pass. If there is event pass and mini event pass, I'll be getting them as well. So basically every time they're available, I'll be buying them and activating them. About the shop offers, like I said, I'll be buying only the ones with good values that I like and that I think will help me a lot. Next, gems. I'm not gonna be buying gems. There is just this one time that I bought gems. That was a couple months ago. And the reason for buying these gems is to have a reserve and to have gems if there's any update or anything that gems really help you. Like, for example, the apprentice builder, the WAP upgrade guy, and the lady with the resources. Sorry, I don't really remember the names. Another rule I have for these gems, as you can see, I'm not buying and only spending them if upgrade needs less than 300 gems to finish in order to start the next one. If I'm going to sleep or I need to do something else and cannot wait so I can maximize time. So basically, if upgrade costs over 300 gems, I'm not gonna be gemming it. I'm not gonna be gemming anything because I don't see any reason to do that, and the gems are something very valuable, so I want to keep them. Next, spending gems on Goblin Builder and Goblin Researcher only when there is Summer and Hammer Jam events. So if there are no events, I'm not gonna be taking advantage of these builders. Like right now, for example, with the Dragon Duke update, there are Goblin Builder and Goblin Researcher available, but I'm not gonna be using them because they're very expensive when there is no Summer or Hammer Jam event. Another rule that I have is never spending any gems to buy any magic items and ores, since they are not worth that much. Now ores are very expensive and buying them with gems is it's just pointless. It's straight up pointless to buy any ores with gems because they're not worth that much. Magic items are very expensive as well, and I don't see a reason why you should waste your gems on them. Now, something I didn't mention here, I used gems to buy equipments that I missed because I forgot about the events that can provide medals which you can then unlock equipments with. So I bought the most important equipments in the game with gems, and the ones that I'm using right now are mostly bought with gems. I probably wasted quite a lot of gems, but it is what it is. Now another thing is, buying cosmetic items with gems does not count since it has nothing to do with progress. So basically, if I'm buying skin heroes, which I haven't done in a long time, because I rather spend money instead of gems, because the hero skins that you buy with gems, most of them are just not nice. The nice hero skins are the ones which you need to buy with real money. uh, I am just not gonna be discussing that because any cosmetic that you can buy with gems doesn't have to do anything with progress. So yeah, let's go over to the next stuff. And next is the cosmetic items themselves. So they do not help or add anything to the progress, like I already said. And I'm only buying such things if I really like them. For example, scenery, skins, and decorations. They're purely looks, so I'm gonna be buying them only if I really like them. Although I have another side quest, which beside maximizing my base is getting every single scenery in the game, and I'll probably do that as well. Now the second part is progress. And first we're starting off with playtime. I plan on playing every single day between 1 and 2 hours, minimum 30 minutes. If I cannot play for some reason, I'm going to make sure before that I have started upgrades to not waste time. Gems, as stated above, only using gems when I really need to and when upgrade costs below 300 gems to finish. Using gems if Supercell adds a feature that helps to progress will be necessary, and that is why I have more than 20,000 gems always saved up. The other extra gems will be used for Summer and Hammer Jam event when there is available Goblin Builder and Goblin Researcher, so I can save time. Magic items. I am going to be using magic items very efficiently, what I am already doing now and for the future. And here I'm starting off with the first, books. Only on the longest upgrades possible and try to get the best value out of them. Potions. Only using potions if necessary. Stacking up potions for events like Summer and Hammer Jam. Never using them without any reason. Rarely using potions in general, so I can have as many as possible during Hammer Jam. This is very important to me because since I'm spending money, I don't want to be wasting any of these magic items on things that are not worth it, especially when I have spent money. Runes. Only using runes when it is needed. Never using runes if I have more than 20% of total loot. Basically, if I have, for example, out of 20 million, if I have more than like 3 million gold and elixir, I'll make sure to upgrade, for example, a wall and get to almost zero, and then I'll be using a rune. Wall rings, only using them every time on walls that are one level away from maxing them out. Never using wall rings on new walls and new wall levels. Hammers, I will not be buying hammers, instead I'll save Quan War League medals for builder potions. Builder potions are proven to be far more efficient than hammers, and the only time that I bought hammers is to upgrade to the next town hall level for a YouTube video, since that is not efficient, but I just wanted it to make content. And finally, magic snacks. I'll be using them every time I can because when you get magic snacks, you have a limited amount of time before they expire. Third, the grind. First off, army. I'll be using any kind of armies. I like to experiment, so I don't really care. And if I am on the max efficiency grind mode, I'll be using sneaky goblins. Quan Wars, Quan War League, mini games, and any other type of events. I will try and play every single time so I can get ore from Quan Wars, medals from Quan War League, magic items, loot, ore and cosmetics from minigames and other events. 4. Upgrading strategy. Upgrades. There will be priorities on upgrades. Once I upgrade and progress to the next Town Hall level, I'll prioritize mainly the offense and then the defense. The most important upgrades for a new Town Hall level are: for offense, army camps, laboratory and laboratory upgrades, hero hall and the heroes, pet house and the pets. Next is the defense: eagle artillery, monolith, scatter shots, inferno towers, X-balls and air defenses are top priority. Other type of buildings are the ones you merge and the new ones. Also, another top priority upgrade for Town Hall 17 is the weapons, since they removed the upgrades on previous Town Hall level weapons, and these are 12 to 16. Before there was weapon upgrade for each Town Hall after reaching Town Hall level 12, but now they have removed it, and I think it is actually for the better. Clan Castle storages, collectors and traps will be left for last. The Clan Castle and storages can be upgraded in between like I did every time, since they are quite important as well. You know, the Clan Castle basically gives you more space and it is important during wars, and the storages are important since you can hold more loot and because there will be upgrades later in the game that will cost quite a lot and you need to have the space for it. On the other hand, collectors, traps, cannons and archer towers, including the merged ones, are going to be left for last or for next Town Hall level, since I can skip them because they are not important. Walls. I'll upgrade walls when possible and dump the loot I got while waiting for a free builder. So basically, if I have grinded, let's say for hour or two, or just 30 minutes every day while all my builders were busy, when the first one is done with building upgrade, I'll dump on my loot and then start upgrade so the loot isn't wasted. For the WAP upgrades and pet upgrades, I'll make sure to first upgrade the ones that I use the most, and then the strongest ones possible. Books will be used for the longest upgrade times. So the Book of Fighting, the Book of Spells, and sometimes the Book of Everything will only be used if there is a very long upgrade that needs to be done and I can get the most amount of value of these books. Same thing with heroes. My priority on heroes: first is the Grand Warden, he is the most important to be maxed out. Then second is the Royal Champion. Third is the Archer Queen. Fourth is the new Dragon Duke hero. Fifth is the Barbarian King. And last, sixth is the Minion Prince. Some heroes like the Minion Prince and the Barbarian King will be left out and finished later on. Moving on to number 5, equipment and ores. The plan: upgrading the most important equipment in the game and spending ores wisely. Never dumping ore on a new one or useless one until all the other important and main ones are fully upgraded to the max level. Grinding will include Daily Star Bonus, Quan Wars and Quan War League. Trader shop, where I will buy starry ore mainly with the raid medals from the weekly raid attacks, buying ore from shop offers when possible and never buying ore with gems. And moving on to the final one, number 6, supercharge levels. These are temporary upgrades until a new level for that building gets added into the game. Now I am Town Hall 17 and so I have started to do some of these temporary upgrades because they really make some defense buildings more powerful. The main ones I will supercharge are the defense buildings with highest damage: the Monolith, then the Scatter Shot, X-Balls, Air Defense, Multi-Gear Tower, Ricochet Cannon, Multi-Archer Tower, Super Wizard Tower, Bomb Tower, Builder Hut, and Collectors. My final goal is maxing out my whole base for the first time ever in the game before the November 2027 new Town Hall 20 update. I fixed it. That includes every upgrade for the buildings, WAP, pets, heroes and supercharges. Note: maxing out every helper, having all builders, both of these are done actually, and having all equipment at max level is not necessary, but I'll try to do that as well in the future. And that is the end. Now guys, of course you can say that I got it way easier than free to play players or people that just buy the gold pass, since I also buy shop offers. Well, while that's true, let me tell you something. It is still very interesting to me and I still enjoy the game very much. I think that the worst type of players are the whales who buy everything, basically every shop offer, and jam everything, especially on the day something drops, they jam it, they max level it. I think these guys have the least fun in the game. So to me, being a semi pay to win player is actually pretty interesting, and I get to experience very interesting progress because really the magic items help you a lot in this game. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll be making more videos and I'll be sharing my progress with you guys. I'll be sharing what I'll be doing next, what are my priorities on the buildings and everything, so you can see with me how it's gonna be done. I believe in myself and I think I'll be able to do it, since right now I'm Town Hall 17 and I have already done like 30% or maybe even a little bit more ever since I started. Of course, I had a lot of boost by having magic items and by using some runes that really helped me in the beginning, but still I got a long way to go. So yeah guys, thank you all so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.